Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday morning, and I feel like I haven't been on here with Sparrow in a long time. I guess it's been a little while time-wise because I went away, but the last several videos, of course, have been featuring Cricket. We brought in my little man Silas too. I'm going to change this little darling. I put her bassinet in that new bassinet rocker that I got, and it fits beautifully. I love this print on her. Oh my goodness. So I was going to put on the onesie that came with that, of that same print that came with the same haul that I got. Well, haul. 3 items is hardly a haul, but I wanted to change up the pattern a little bit, so we're going to hold on that. And then I remembered I have these 2 adorable outfits that came from Auntie Ashley at Baby Love Hartsmith for her birthday, or for my birthday. So I'm going to put one of these on her. Let me have a sip of coffee. So these are the 2 outfits. And we're in front of a window right now, so this is natural light. So this is the one. Which brown looks great on her with her brown hair. And this is the other one, which of course the blue brings out her blue eyes. I'm going to try this one on her. I really love the design, and I'm gonna see how that looks. So let's do it. Let's move Mr. Teddy out of the way. I had kind of forgotten how fun it was to go through the anticipation of falling in, well, the whole process of falling in love with a baby, and then I think part of the fun for me is the going back and forth on which one and being sure and all of that. I think that's definitely part of the fun for me because it builds the anticipation, I guess. I haven't really put thought into why. Oh, by the way, I did change her out of that cloth diaper, so you'll notice she's not as bulky down here. So going through the whole selection process, and then, you know, once I kind of choose one, then I seem to go through a little bit of, oh, I need to make sure, and I look at more and look at more. I save pictures on my phone and I look at them, and then sometimes I'll do, if I'm stuck on a couple babies, I'll put side by sides, and I'll try to coordinate like similar poses so that side by side I'm seeing the same angles. And then I really think about the energy of the doll, and like what different feelings they'll bring to my nursery and all that. My imagined nursery. I'm looking for my hairbrush. I found a toothbrush hairbrush. I would love to understand the phenomenon of losing things that are right next to you. It seems to continue to increase. We'll do her hair at the end. Increase in frequency. So anyway, and then if you're going through an auction, then of course you have the whole waiting to see if you win and hoping nobody drives up the auction prematurely. And then when you finally get settled and have the the doll in your sights and it's going to be yours, then the whole naming process. And if you, well, this is my experience, and I mean, and some people that I know, I'm sure for some people it's a very private process, but I generally have a couple of people that I bounce ideas off of and go back and forth on names, and then you wait, and then you get tracking, and then you check tracking, and then finally they come. And I think one thing to be mindful of is when you come down off of that quote unquote like high of the whole process, that you don't initiate it again just because that feeling drops. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, Ashley. Look at her. Let's wet your hair a little bit, girl. I wonder if we have a bow for her hair that would match. I want to say that I don't. I don't have a lot of accessories like bows and socks and booties. If they fit her feet, I have those really cute Mrs. Day's vintage baby booties, but they'll be too tight for her. They're really pretty. They have like pearl buttons and oh, I love it. Do you love it? This is the cutest thing. She looks gorgeous. Oh yeah. Brings out the blue in her eyes really nicely. Yes, I missed you too. I think I'm going to grab some of those bows with the really, really tiny flowers on them. The very dainty. Let's see what the back looks like, shall we? Super cutie. There we go. I'm going to bring the camera around this side, I think, so that you can see her little face. I just love her with dark hair. I love this hair. This mohair is gorgeous. This is the Sarah Silk mohair. Her rooting was done by Lazaro Brito. experience. Let's see. Huh. Wow. Sorry, I'm just seeing what you're seeing in the camera from this angle. Wow. My gorgeous girl. All right, let's see if we come around. She is. Sorry. Pardon me while I just admire my own doll. She's just the cutest. I mean, I guess, thank goodness, I think so, right? All right, I want to show you guys one more thing. Something that Michael gave me for my birthday. When he gave it to me, he said, "This is so that you forever know how I feel about you." So he came in this box, and then you open up the box, and it's like this pewter rose with the gemstone in the top. And then when you open that up, oops, just see how we can get the light in there. Look at that. It's a rose. It's a real rose that they have put through like a dehydration process. If you touch it, it's soft like a living rose, but it will last, quote unquote, forever. So we'll see if it makes it at least as long as I do. I'm trying to catch the light. There. Isn't that gorgeous? That is so neat. I've never seen that before. So that's my forever rose. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed seeing Sparrow. I know she hasn't been on in a little bit. I want to thank everybody for all of their really positive comments and reactions to my new baby Cricket, who I'm completely in love with. She's definitely there. She's definitely one of the babies that I've been striving for, and a very happy mama over here, and also get to keep my excitement because I'm looking forward to a couple of months, a month or two, somewhere in that range, for a custom baby that is a dream kit of mine from another incredible artist. So it's really cool to look back, I think, at your journey as a collector and to see how, for me, I jumped on it really quickly and just found it all I could afford because I thought they were amazing. And then to see how your journey progresses as you learn, as you're exposed to more, as you develop your tastes, as you see what's possible. It's kind of like tattoos. Tattoos in the 90s, you know, I saw as a certain way, and then as you see what's possible, it kind of like blows your mind. So it's really cool that we get to experience different types of art, and I think it's cool to see the difference between, you know, an artist and a doll maker, a doll painter. There's different things, and it's and I think it's fun to watch human psychology through the whole thing. I think I'm finding that it is important for me, especially, to differentiate between my tastes and my judgment of talent from an artist, right? Because I know artists who have been in the business for almost 15 years who paint dolls that some people would say are awful or plain or whatever, but they sink hours and time, and it's a totally different style of reborning. And I think it's important to remember that our taste is our taste and our preference, and it doesn't really necessarily tie into what am I trying to say? Like the how good an artist may be, perhaps, not necessarily if they do things a way that you think is not, maybe the way they do the creasing or the way they do their details or whatever like that may not necessarily mean that they're not great. It just means that they like a different style. So it's cool to figure out what you prefer and to navigate your responses. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, thank you for sticking around, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing this, sweetie. Ashley, thank you again for this outfit. Wow, so cute on her. Oh my goodness. So sending out a lot of love to you guys. I hope that you have an amazing week as things kick off tomorrow on Monday, if you work a Monday to Friday schedule. Of course, sending out lots and love to prayers to everybody, and prayers to everybody who is struggling, going through things. Just know that always holding the the highest light vibration for everybody to be whole and happy. And that's it for now. So we'll be back before too long. Love you guys. Bye for now.